All right, guys, so we're going to talk a little bit about the third-party tuning that we saw in prior videos that I spoke about. Now, it was in the Dodge brochure under the PCM that it could be third-party tuned. Now, what I found out is that you need to reach out to a specific company that has a specific device that can tune it even further than what it comes with standard. Now, the PCM comes from Arrow Racing, okay? And I spoke to the program manager, calibration engineer. So they take the PCM, they program it, basically they tune it, and then give it back to Dodge, Chrysler, and then they send it to me, or they send it to you. Now, if you brought this PCM up to your local dyno shop, they probably wouldn't be able to do anything because most places use like Diablo or whatever else is popular out there. I don't really know, but whatever. So like my dyno shop, they said that they'll install a Diablo and then custom tune it on the dyno. So, you know, that's not really an option because they don't have the proper software to do it with this PCM. Now, what this guy actually said to me, he emailed me, he said, SCT Flash is the company that could potentially access the PCM with their X4 programmer. The X4 programmer. So, basically that's I believe it's a handheld device, very similar to the Diablo Intune, and I think if you go to their site and contact them, they should be able to give you something similar to what a Diablo Intune is. I have yet to reach out to these people because here's the thing, guys. I wasn't even really planning on tuning the car more than what the Scat Pack PCM Stage 1 is. So, you know, I'm kind of doing this more so for the people that are on the fence about buying this thing, and they kind of want to make sure that down the road they could potentially advance it more. So if you buy this thing, you might have to jump through hoops in order to get an added tune. Now, I am not upset about this one bit because after the Scat Pack PCM install, I was pretty much just planning on upgrading the intake, not the box, putting a throttle body on, potentially putting some headers on, and a couple other like small bolt-on things. So I really wasn't planning on continuing down the tuning road unless the car absolutely needed it. So this is really not like a setback for myself. I don't really care that I can't take it up to a local dyno shop. But it could be a game changer for some of you guys. You know, there is a nice part about having a Diablo. Now, there's one thing that I want to tell you guys about this whole PCM nonsense. The PCM does a little bit more than just controls a lot of the engine parts. It's also recording a lot of the data that happens, and one of those pieces of data is your mileage. Okay, so if you take out your PCM and put a Diablo in, when you go to the dealer, even if you swap them back, the dealer knows that the mileage doesn't add up, because when you took the stock PCM out, I'll give you an example. If I did it to my car, it has 18,000 miles. If I took the PCM out, put a Diablo in, when I put the stock one back in, they won't match up. And when you ask for your warranty work, they're going to know that you messed with the PCM. So keep that in mind, that anybody out there that actually does care about their warranty stuff, you could kiss that crap goodbye, because it is donezo. Each dealer has to submit paperwork to Dodge and Chrysler, and they have to get it approved before it actually gets fixed. So if they see that you have custom tunes on there, all this other, aftermarket nonsense, they're not going to honor the warranty at all. So that's kind of why I went with the Scat Pack. It has my miles attached to it. It's attached to my VIN, and there's just a slimmer chance that if something does happen that's big, I could go in there, and if I make a big stink about it, they'll probably honor it, because it is a Mopar product and it should be compatible with the car. All right, so that pretty much covers everything. I've exceeded my 5-minute mark. So guys, I hope some of this was helpful.